Here he is again. 4 times we introduced him. This is game number 5, and it might be the last one of today's team battle. We have NSOSA against Team Liquid, and the player for NSOSA is none other than NSOSA's Tassadar. He defeated them all. Now he's facing his final challenge. He is up against the last man standing for Team Liquid. It is a fellow Protoss player at the bottom left in the blue. It is Team Liquid's
Liquid Hero.
It's Hero in a Protoss versus Protoss, and he needs to win 5 games now. He needs to go for a reverse all kill if Team Liquid wants to advance. The loser of today's team battle is out.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. And I have to go back, and we talked about Tassadar losing in Code A finals in the PvP, but Hero recently lost in GSL Code S to a Protoss by the name of Squirtle, who went on to the finals in that round of 4 PvP match. So, not to say that he looked bad there, though. I think Squirtle just looked better.
Yeah, that's so true.
This is just the first step, though. This is only the beginning of a comeback, if he can even get that far. This is going to be like climbing a mountain. That's how difficult this is going to be. You do see Hero getting a slightly faster core timing. Everything else, very standard. He's actually going to be getting a later gas than NSOSA's Tassadar, who gets his just slightly faster. All right, so both of them are going really fast, double gas here.
The one thing that you can also argue is that Hero right now is in not as much of an uncomfortable position as one might think. Because does anyone really expect him to win right now? There might be a lot of people who hope he's going to do it, who hope he's going to defeat not only Tassadar, but also the next players from the NSOSA team. But who in his right mind would expect him to do and say, okay, if you don't win 5 games now, this is going to be disappointing.
Right.
So there's not that much pressure on him. Of course, he wants to do it. He wants to win for his team. But I feel like at this point he can't just focus on one game at a time and see what happens.
Yeah, it's not like Hapro's gonna be like, I told you guys, you should have picked me.
Exactly.
I think you're exactly right here. There's basically nothing to lose. They're on the last stage. Stargate going down for Tassadar as a Twilight Council is started for Hero. The techs of choice have been chosen. Tassadar fighting. Finish it.
This is like Mortal Kombat right now. He's gone on the ropes and now it's like, finish a move.
Yeah, man, that's exactly what it's like. And I wonder what...
Okay, go. Do you think he's able to do it? Do you think we'll see the all kill?
I think so. That's my opinion here. And the build order of choice, the orders that we see at Twilight Council versus Stargate play is definitely in the favor of Tassadar, I would say, on a big map like this. Will he be able to make Blink work here? Maybe, but it's going to be a lot tougher on this map than arguably any other map. Oh, and he's going to see it. He sees it. This is great for NSOSA. Their bench is going wild with cheers and clapping. I almost said clafter. That's what it's like when the whole bench is clapping, man. It's filled with clafter.
We have to make that a thing.
Yeah, man, that will be a thing.
And there's the pylon already going up for Hero at the top right.
He does not get any scouting information. He does not know about Stargate. He is completely in the dark here.
Oh, this is really tough now. This is really tough at this point. The robos for both of these players we have currently regarding the supply count exactly the same. Here come the Phoenixes picking off a first Stalker.
Look at the positioning of the Zealots as well. He knew that if he dropped it for some reason, he wouldn't have to use a second lift. He was like, gotcha. Now he's actually going to go and scout again, just to make sure what's going on. This is going to be so hard for Hero to make work. He's probably going to try to hit a push with Blink and Immortals. He may try to expand as well, but this is just a tough situation build order-wise for him. No one would argue against that.
Yeah, the map is already in favor of Tassadar in terms of map control. With those Phoenixes, he can control the map. He spotted the pylon too.
And there's the Nexus going down. It is spotted. He has Blink, but even with Blink, you will never catch a properly controlled Phoenix, not even one.
You have to catch your opponent off guard. If you see him move in and then you blink forward and are able to land exactly beneath those Phoenixes, you might be able to do some damage. But as long as Tacita pays attention to his units, controls them well, it will be so hard for Hero to do some damage.
Yeah. You're so right. Oh, like this.
Yep.
But you see, you can't even kill one. Even in the perfect scenario, unless it happens again with that same Phoenix.
That would be a really dumb Phoenix.
Yeah, that would, man. It's like someone who puts their hand on the stove a second time.
How did you pass the Phoenix pilot exam?
Yeah, that's the question. It's like, you should have been a Corsair, dude. Ooh, look at this. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Double Stargate.
Did that
this
just
is going to
happen?
be the last thing that his opponent expects, and it just may work.
It was the last thing that I expected.
We've seen Choya do this, but never against someone already going Phoenixes as an opener. Phoenixes lose their utility over time, oftentimes in this matchup. This is going to work out really well against an opponent who goes straight up to Colossus Tech after Phoenixes, but he has delayed that a little bit. He's getting some Immortals out, he's holding his expansion. Both players have expanded. I'm not sure how well this is going to work out. This is a big commitment, though. That's
but on the other hand, think about it. If this, what else could he do now? Can he really play this straight up at this point where he already is playing a bit from behind? This is actually very smart if you think about it. This might be the one thing that completely catches his opponent off guard.
Yeah, if he does not see this, you're right. And there is the robotic support bay going down, so if he commits only to Zealots and Colossi, these Phoenixes will have a lot of power. He's now going into the natural, and he's going to get some probes uncontested right now. Several probes, in fact, and the Stalkers cannot catch him.
That's a big problem. You talked about it earlier. He's chrono boosting the Phoenixes as we speak.
Oh, he's going to get a Phoenix. It's pretty big.
Yeah, that's important here.
He's about to be up to 4 Phoenixes himself. Then he can actually go and kill his opponent's Phoenixes, potentially.
How long do you think he should wait?
I would wait for 6 and then rally the 2 behind the 6 and start going for some harassment. Because then you don't... I mean, yeah, if you wait for more than that, you could potentially do more. But it scares your opponent a lot, throws him off. If you send him out, it's like, whoa, wait a minute, what's going on?
He waits and he waits. He has 4.
I think he's going to go with 6.
There they are. Phoenix number 5 and number 6 are joining the battle.
He's actually
not moving out.
He looks like he wants to go for a big push and just use the Phoenixes to lift as a part of his attack. This may work, actually. With 6 lifts and the amount of Stalkers he has, and he has Blink, he may actually just be able to win the game with this.
This is... If this hits him without knowing what's happening... Oh, he's even going for a Void Ray now.
Yep. Hero...
Not Hero,
yeah,
obviously Tacita.
Hero is waiting for 8 Phoenixes and potentially even 10 now, actually. He's waiting even longer.
This just... It's, as you said, it's a huge risk. It's a gamble, but it could pay off. It could pay off, and it might just.
8 Phoenixes with 2 rallied.
2 rallied, and now
the
it's
Zealot,
moving in.
The Zealot, I do not believe, saw that. I don't think he knows.
No. He's moving in right now. What is he going to do? The Phoenixes, they are ready. And they stream in. Bye-bye, Colossi.
He has no anti-air. He has no answer for this.
He's warping in the first few Stalkers. Are they going to be enough? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. He's picking up the sentry. He's starting with the Stalkers. That first one is already gone. More and more Phoenixes are ready towards the main base of Tacita. And Hero is moving in. And Tacita, what can he do? He immediately starts to attack.
Yep, but this is not going to work. He's going to lose his Colossus, and any unit that Hero wants to kill, he will kill.
Wow.
This is game over. This is actually the end of the game.
Hero is moving in with everything that he has, and Tacita, he's completely caught with his pants down. He's like, and now what?
He's going to lose every Stalker. Any unit that he wants killed, he will kill.
Everything is going to die here. He has no anti-air. He's desperately trying to get some Stalkers in here, but it's too late.
I'm surprised Hero's not sending his own Stalkers over to just end the game. Every unit that comes out will be killed. Now he's just going for the probes. I'm not sure if I even agree with this.
It is Hero, and he takes down whatever there is. The Zealots try to do some damage. Hero still has Blink available. And this is just Hero crushing Tacita. If Tacita comes back into this, I would be so impressed, but I don't see it happening.
It's impossible. Stalkers he's warped in will now die.
Every single Stalker that enters the game immediately dies.
Why is he even warping in Stalkers?
It doesn't make sense. He should, if he tries to hide a pylon somewhere, he has a pylon to the left outside of his base. If he warps in like Stalkers there, 2 rounds of Stalkers, and then tries to attack, maybe. But there it is. GG. It is Hero. He puts his foot down and he says, not again.
No all kill today.
No, not gonna happen.
You know, he was down. His team was down. He said, guys, I'm doing it. He pulled a 6-sided die out of his pocket. He threw it. And you know what? The risk that he took paid off. The game is his.
Exactly, it is. He's like, okay, I've got enough, guys. I have got enough. Now we just go for the gamble. And he pulled it off. Tacita completely blindsided. This was the last thing he expected. And he lost the game because of it.
Absolutely. When you go Colossae from there, when you have no Stalkers out, you are going to die to that push every time. And now the question is, what
one down, 4 to go.
Yeah. What will NS Hosa do next? Will they go for the seal? Will they try to pull out a Jockchi against someone like Hero? No matter who you pick, it's not going to be easy.
No, it's not going to be easy, but you have... Right now, NS Hosa is still like, yeah, we got this easy. But if Hero is able to take another game, and maybe another one, then they might start to get a little bit nervous over there at the bench and might start to panic. The next map is going to be...
It is going to be, in fact, Daybreak. And the
is he going to seal the deal?
Maybe so, man. But the most important thing about this map is the map intro. The song is just absolutely cool.
And you still don't know the name of the song?
I don't know, man. I looked at the GSL tracks list. They don't have it listed for GSTL yet.
We tried to talk to the music director earlier.
He was busy today.
He was super busy. Every time when we come to the studio, he's just standing there and he has a little bit of time in his hand. But today he was testing some technical
He was doing all this like sound equipment and stuff. He's actually like, he twists his ears like this and like tests the acoustics of the room. And he's like, they're all right. I'm like, whoa, dude, BK, you know too much about sound.
But well, Hero. 4-1.
4-1. He has a long road ahead of him. He's got 4 kills to go. And with the map Daybreak, I think we'll probably see Seal here. We could see Freaky.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. We could actually see Freaky. Freaky had the trust of his team in the first GSTL match, so we might just see Freaky today.
Yeah. We could see another Protoss. I don't think we will, but we could because the Blink Stalker style is really ineffective on this map compared to other maps. So we may just see a Protoss want to play a straight-up game against Hero on this map. I don't think that's what we'll see because when you're just 1 win away, you don't want to put a PvP out there. Like, you don't need to do that. If suddenly Hero is killing like a Terran and he's killing a Zerg, it's like, well, maybe we got to PvP this guy to kill him. Anyway, let's find out who it's going to be.
NS Hosa. There they are. That's a scary bench. It is Seal. Freaky.
It is Freaky, man.
I'm so Seal focused after we saw him last time with the glasses.
Yeah, well, it is going to be Freaky, and let's see what he does with Infestors this game. He has shown quite the tendency to go for Infestors in this matchup.
Yeah, he actually did, and I am really looking forward to this. This is going to be a great PvZ. There's a lot on the line, especially for Hero, for Team Liquid.
Yep. Freaky recently qualifying for Code A, the last qualifier. We have yet to see his individual league performance, but man, oh man, did he show us some creative play last time against Slayers. A great opening player. And you can see basically his win rate by order of appearance. Against Slayers, he was able to destroy Mia in a crazy opening match where he used purely Infestors.
I would like to know what Hero's mindset is right now. Do you know that when you have like a tournament coming up or even an exam, for me personally, I have 2 mindsets how I approach this. Either I'm like really calm, trying to calm myself down, or I'm trying for full aggro mode, like getting like really angry about him, like, okay, it's enough. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take you down. Doesn't matter if it's an opponent or an exam. I always did it. Either one of the two. With Hero, I can't imagine him getting really angry.
Hero like came into the classroom. He's like, all right, I knew the test was either going to be on calculus, some type of calculus, or maybe a little bit of trigonometry. And then he like sits down in the chair, and teacher's like, "Sup? It's actually a test on trigonometry, calculus, and French and Spanish. What are you going to do now?" And he's like, "Oh my God, I didn't prepare for this, but you know what? I'm actually just going to do the best I can."
He will indeed. He is prepared here. And Freaky, well, he's not freaking out. He had the experience already. He is one of the younger players. He might be a little bit nervous, but currently his team is still up 4-1. So he's in a great position. And he's playing on Daybreak. Let's not forget about the map choice for Enesosa.
Yep. Well, here we go. Hero needs this win. Freaky, one win away from securing this match for Enesosa. Can Team Liquid and Hero pull it back here? Let's find out Season 2 of GSTL.